Hey guys, welcome to this week's episode of Let's Talk with Lakshmi. Well, guys, I am super excited because I am here at the Radison Hotel at JFK Airport with no other than our very own superstar, Ben Parag. Guys, in just a few minutes, Ben will be holding a press conference to talk about his upcoming show on November 11th at York College, the Ben Parag concert featuring Fakhrul. Now, guys, I am super excited about this because to my knowledge, this is the first time this is being held for a Indo-Caribbean star here in New York City. So I'm really excited to know that there was a press release. And now tonight we're here for the press conference. So Ben, thank you so much for taking a few minutes out of your busy schedule to talk with me today. How are you?
I'm doing good. And you?
I'm so excited to be here with you. I mean, I am probably one of your biggest fans, I must tell you. And, you know, I have been following you on Dil Hai Hindustani. And, you know, today we are here to talk about your upcoming concert because you made it number 6 in that competition of Dil Hai Hindustani. I mean, first of all, you came back from India. This is going to be the first time that everybody's seeing you in what we call a solo concert with a feature with Fakhrul. How does it feel coming back from India?
It feels really good. I miss India a lot, but it feels awesome that I can finally, come here and have a show for the New York crowd.
Awesome. I mean, everybody wants to know, what are we going to be expecting from Ben Parag?
Well, you'll be expecting a lot of you'll be seeing a lot of the songs that I sang on the show, and a lot more genres included with Fakhrul, with such as Arabic and semi-classical and ghazal, and it's actually the first time Fakhrul and I are performing together. We've been together on the stage, but we've never performed together. So it's also a project for you guys to see how we develop and how we grow as singers together.
You know, I have a question. I mean, Fakhrul is not here in New York. I mean, how are you guys practicing?
That you will see on the show. That you will see on the show.
We'll see the product.
Yes.
Okay. You know, one thing that amazed me on Dil Hai Hindustani is when Karan Johar actually said to you that, Ben, you sang that song better than the original singer. How did that feel when you heard that?
Oh man, that felt really, really good. It felt really. It's hard for words to come for that feeling because it was very surreal for someone of such caliber, to someone that I look up to personally for more than one thing, to come and tell me something like that for his own movie, and I was really, really blown away by that comment.
You know, Ben, we know that you are from, of course, Indian ancestry. Your parents are from Berbice, Guyana, and you're born right here in Queens, New York. I mean, do you put yourself in any category per se as what you are?
I think as a singer, as an aspiring singer, I would like to think of myself as being an international figure. And I would love for the audience to look at me that way. And this show, featuring Fakhrul, we're going to create that international contemporary vibe. And I think that's the only way that, I can see the world as a singer, is if I'm looked at as an international one.
Well, I have to tell you today that you definitely are an international figure already. You just returned from Guyana. You performed at the Diwali Motorcade in Guyana. I mean, that's not the first time you've been to Guyana, so you're already internationally known.
Thank you so much.
And I want to talk a little bit about what are we going to see on November 11th?
Wow, a lot.
A lot. I love it, a lot.
From oh God, a lot. I mean, it's really exciting, the genres that will be, I'm talking from 70s Bollywood to new Bollywood to ghazal to semi-classical, a little bit of everything in a flow. And the Kinderji will be doing the music, and I think it's just really going to be magical. For us as well, to see how, for the first time we will be able to create a chemistry on the stage.
Awesome. Now, tell me, this is the first concert, but when are we expecting the Ben Parag tour?
That you'll have to wait for, but
Okay.
I'm sure it's coming soon.
Awesome. I mean, I know you're going back to India shortly. So, we are definitely honored and very, very pleased to have you perform here first for us. I mean, we're your home people.
Yes.
We love you first, okay,
Yeah.
India? We love him first right here in New York. Then, of course, India and Guyana. I don't know who's competing more for you, but we love you here first. You have fans not only here in New York, India, Guyana, you've got fans in Trinidad, Guyana, Suriname, Jamaica, Canada,
Nepal.
Europe, Nepal, the
All
list
these-
goes on and on and on. I know you got to get in for the press conference, but just tell our viewers really quick why come out to your concert November 11th.
I think you should come out to my concert on November 11th with Fakrul because we will be trying to give you an international feel. We are trying to show you what our ideas of music are. So I think that your support would mean the most to us, and it would encourage us to even look further into our drive and to go further as people and singers. So I think please come out and support this show for our sake and for also a fun night. I mean, it's going to be really fun. We're going to have so much music that you all probably know, and new music, and yeah, it's going to be really awesome.
And we're going to have some fillers, some dancers as well, right?
Yes, you will be.
Awesome. Well, guys, you heard it right here on Let's Talk with Lakshmi TV show. Our very own superstar, Ben Parag, November 11th, York College. Please come out, support, tell all your friends, tell all your family, even tell your foes, let them come too, because it's going to be an awesome show. You just got to be there. Let's talk. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'm going to invite Ben Parag. Can we stand up while he comes in, please? Ben Parag, our star of Queens, New York here. And we're just so proud to have him here. And he will be able to answer all of our questions here today. Big round of applause for Ben. I'm going to actually hand the mic over to Dave first. We'll, take a question for Guyana Hindu Dharmic Sabha, 1 or 2 questions there, and then if you guys would like his manager to answer any questions, or if we want to just jump into, of course, our star Ben, feel free. Dave.
Thank you, Lakshmi. I must say that I'm very, very happy to be here today. I'm the president of the Guyana Hindu Dharmic Sabha USA branch, and we are very, very happy to promote Ben in concert on November 11th at York College. The Guyana Hindu Dharmic Sabha, from the very inception in 1974, always tried to encourage and promote our young people in Guyana. And we are very, very fortunate now to promote our own Ben Parag in New York. We are here to support him because when our young people excel in New York, our community becomes proud and our community become recognized. And that is the reason the Guyana Hindu Dharmic Sabha support and will promote Ben Parag in concert November 11th.
And, I'd just like to recognize Anjali Perez in the audience with us this evening. Please give her a big round of applause. And I'm actually going to turn over the mic to Anjali.
For the very time, as you said so eloquently, that someone in our tribe or our clan does something, it makes us all feel so overwhelmed with joy. So to Ben, I guess my first question would be, I know this music resonates within you. I was one of the first people to tell your parents, especially when the sound systems are so bad in our community, and you probably didn't have a monitor to hear yourself properly. What is it like for you now that you're being recognized for something that essentially you came with?
Anjali, I think that it feels very accomplishing because I always say that the music that you play or the music that you perform will show the blessings of your gurus and your parents. And it makes me feel accomplished that my gurus and my parents feel and my God feels, some type of proudness. And I think that that is what makes me feel, it feels accomplished. So, yeah.
My question is, I'm going to go directly to the show. What are we to expect from you on this show?
Well, initially, the Guyana Hindu Dharmic Sabha, I and Star Plus, we had in mind to create an international feel and a different feel, a contemporary feel. And so what you would expect is not what you would normally see happening. I think that we will be including different genres such as ghazal, semi-classical, Arabic, and a little bit of what Bollywood is showing now today. And so I think that's very important for the people to see because music is always going to grow, no matter what we do. Music will always be above us, and I think that this would be the show to show that. So that's what you'd be expecting.
How has it changed your life personally, going from the Mandir stage to the world stage? Is like going from 10 miles an hour to 110 miles an hour.
I think it has changed my life in the sense that I know where my path lies now as a human, as someone that is looking for their path. And I think I see singing in a more clear perspective. And I see it in a more spiritual perspective. And classical music is something that we've been training with from Kinerji and Balaji. And I finally understand what they see. And I think Dilandustani has shown me that. And Star Plus, so thanks to them if they're watching. And I think that's how my life has changed in terms of understanding where I stand as a singer and understanding where I need to go as a singer, because there's a long, long road waiting.
Ben, great job.
Thanks.
And keep up the great work always.
Thank you.
My question for you, just as it would be a question for me as well, and for other youths that do amazing work in the community, is what bit of advice do you have for youth in terms of accomplishing and getting to their goals and their dreams?
I think that it's always comforting to know, I think Simo can relate to me on this one, that singing in this community, you see the temples, you see just that. But there is a really big ocean, and I think that to just think of yourself as always being in a pond and knowing that there's an ocean surrounding that pond is always, an optimistic way of thinking. So I think that my words of encouragement to them would be that, there's more. There always will be more, because even singers like Asha Bhonsle and Arijit and all of these, they're still striving for something. Although they're such accomplished musicians, and I think that there's always going to be more, no matter where you go. So
I feel loved already. But the only thing I know about your religion is that I have some of the best Vamazelis and all of these things. So that is where I'm coming from, okay? But hearing you speak and getting an opportunity to, hear who you are, there's a question I want to ask, because I know you've had an opportunity to visit Guyana, your parents being from Guyana. Now, there's a big divide in Guyana, and I want to know, music is it's one that catches the word, as you said, right? With music, there's love, and obviously the love, there's unity. Guyana is lacking so far in unity. As a young person coming up in the music world and being from with your background and having the parents from Guyana who would have told you all that has happened before and you know what is happening now, do you see yourself as one of those persons to unify Guyana and bridge that gap?
Like, I would hope so, because I hope I would be that person. Again, positivity is key. It's funny that you say that, though, because when I went to Guyana, and everybody was extremely, when we went to the Diwali motorcade, I mean, unity was, I mean, you have to be there to see it. It's crazy. And so I can't really tell you about the disunification in Guyana, but what I can tell you that is that if there is, I would love to be the one to fix it. There's always something you can do, and for this show, I will be also giving a donation to the Balnivas. So I would hope that my contribution can help someone out there. And so that's why I encourage everyone to come out to this show, because the Balnivas, which is also done by Dharmic Civil again, is an orphanage with kids that have been in really rough homes, and I think that it's real. I think I'm motivated to help them. So this show, some of the expense that has been given will be given to the Balnivas.
So much. I do want to, make a point. I'm sure a lot of the people here know. Thank you, Don, for coming here for Ben as well. Ben, it's not something new when we hear of the name Ben Parag and being synonymous with helping organizations and humanitarian organizations free of charge. I know just a couple months ago he performed at the Save Abi organization, which is just one name. I mean, this young man, and we can no longer call him a child, has grown up in the community here as well as in Guyana, giving back through his talent of his voice to help fund events like orphanages or homelessness or senior homes, Hindu schools, you name it. He has given his talent free of charge. Thank you so much for those questions. Alam from the West Indian has a question.
Just two more brief questions, and I'll ask them both at the same time. You mentioned briefly your co-performer, Fakrul. You mentioned that you guys shared the stage together on the show. Can you talk to us a little bit about him and what can we expect from him at the show? And I'll ask my second question as well. The community has been supporting you to a certain extent. I want you to talk a little bit about the support you've been getting from the community, how you feel about that, and other support services, that support that you've been getting from other sources, other people in the community.
Sure. So for your first question, Fakrul is from, well, he switched it. He goes from Brunei to Malaysia to Indonesia, and he is an Indonesian singer, but he also sings very good Arabic, and he's a character. He is a character, and I think that his vibe is just so positive, like you just want to get up and dance with him. So no matter what, and I think Fakrul has that musicality in him. So what you'd see at the show is Fakrul doing some of the songs like Divana, Tum Jo Mil Gaye Ho, songs that he's sang in front of the judges, and Shahrukh Sir, all of those people. So, and basically a recap and a sequel to Dil Hindustani. So, because we've been on the same stage, but we've never sang on the same stage. So this is also a project for him and I, and it's also different for me because I'm learning Arabic-based songs with him, and he's learning so many new things when it comes to Hindi music as well. So it's a project for us, and it's an experience for us, and I'm hoping to make it an experience for you guys. And the community has been supporting me tenfold. I cannot thank them enough for what they've been doing for me. From the time I got back to the time I went back to the time I got back again, they have foot to foot been following with me on my social media and calling me and sending me so many loving messages. Lakshmi is one of them, and Anjali and all of you guys in your own. Casey, I see you at class all the time, and motivating is what it is. And the love is what matters, but it's what you guys have given to me is also what matters. And you guys have given me so much support and so much strength and so much courage to say that, I am an international singer. And I'm just not, I don't just belong to one place and one person, I belong to the world. So thank you to the community for giving me that.
What were your hurdles and how did it become second nature for you? And then after that, I'd like you to, did you ever, I kind of hit a road where after studying for a decade, or I had so much more to express that I felt I couldn't do it in a language that wasn't my mother tongue. So it forced me to write my own work. And do you have that desire to ever compose or poetry or to have your own body of work then?
Okay. Can you repeat the first question again?
What were your hurdles?
My hurdles.
Not learning this whole other culture that you had to master before you really emote the way that you do.
Ben, before you answer that,
Uh-huh.
before you answer that question, let me give you a perspective to the same question that I was going to ask.
Okay.
Everything has a before and an after.
Right.
The question is, how did Ben reinvent himself? But don't answer. I'll give you the perspective. You and I both were at the concert where you were opening for a singer from India. You did your bit. It was really good. Everybody enjoyed it. But when he came on the stage, and we're not going to mention him, he found it necessary to say, if you're going to sing Hindi classical music, you should at least speak the language. But when he said that, nobody supported him. Your guru was in the audience. He didn't say anything when he had to speak. And that night, they had asked me to speak, and I said, tonight is not the night you want me to speak because I'm going to slam him. Given that perspective, and you know which concert we're talking about, given that perspective, you had to do something to step up. So that was before Dilhai Hindustani. Today is after Dilhai Hindustani. Dilhai Hindustani and the world has validated your singing. Does that even mean anything? Did you have to reinvent? Did you have to step up? And what Angie is saying, you were singing in a language that's not native to yourself. How did you conquer that?
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't say reinvent. I think I would say that I opened more. Hindi is something that's probably not of descent of my native tongue, but it is outside in some way or form connected to us. And I need to know it in the way that they're singing because I feel English can never do justice to Urdu and the poetry that these ghazals have inside. But I think that when I realized that, I think that I needed to find that, and I needed to learn Hindi. And for a while now, my Guruji has been teaching me Hindi and Urdu and Punjabi. While singing the songs, we learn the words while we sing the songs. And it's amazing how he does it, because it stays in our head. And from learning it from those songs, you take it out, and then you start creating speech. And you start using it in wording, in regular, normal, formal wording. And I think for all of those years, slowly, I've been doing that. And I think going to India, it has because Hindi is the #1 language. So I was kind of forced in a way to use those gadgets that I've been given to communicate.
So I guess my question to you is, as far as I know, and maybe Uncle Kishore and Angela, you could correct me if I'm wrong, but apart from one other artist, I don't think the West Indian community or the Guyanese community, the Indo-Guyanese community has had a solo concert. Anyone has put on a solo concert apart from one person. And it definitely wasn't anything of this nature. Your college, it's a very big arena. It's definitely up there. So what made you embark on this endeavor?
I think it's very necessary to show the world what I've been given down to from the people that I love. And this show, that thanks to Dharmic Sabha and Star Plus, they're giving me the opportunity to give you guys a show like this. I want to I want to show you my idea of what I think music is, and my idea is my Guruji's idea, very similarly, and he'll be helping with the music, and he will be handling the musicians, and he will be doing all of that. It will just be my creation, my flow, my choice of songs, and some new things as well. So I think I really wanted to show the community, and not only the community but the world, what I think music is.
Is it too much to ask? I'm not sure, Mr. Manager. Is it too much to ask for us to hear a line from you?
Like a preview of the show?
Just a just a line.
Okay. Well, So I'll sing a line for you all. I'll be singing Momo Ke Dhage by Monali Thakur. She is like amazing. Moha moha ke dhage, moha moha ke dhage, ye moha moha ke dhage तेरी उंगलियों से जा उलझे, कोई टोह ना लागे, किस तरह गिराए सुलझे, है रोम रोम एक तारा, है रोम रोम एक तारा, जो बादलों में से गुजरे, तेरी उंगलियों से जा उलझे.
I wasn't born here. I was born in Guyana, but came here as a child. What would you tell someone like me, or even some of the other kids who were born here like you? What would you tell them about connecting to their roots and their, Hindu culture? I mean, for you, I know going to India was probably like, in some way, going home, because I feel like that, being a part of that community. So I know what that feels like, but the music, I think I've lost some of that, but honestly, to hear you sing
Thank you so
that
much.
tune, oh, I was touched. So what would you tell someone like me?
I would say to find your source. And I think I heard this metaphor before that, there's diamonds. There's a lot of diamonds, but it's those diamonds that go through the hard and go through the polishing of someone to become the diamond that's being sold and that everybody wants. So I think that again, find your source and take that in your own terms. My sources would probably be different from yours. We all have different lives. But find that thing that will bring you to it, and it's there, because we're all born with it. मेरे मन ये बता दे तू किसी और चला है तू क्या पाया नहीं तूने क्या ढूंढ
At Triple Crown Auto Sales, we are driven to be the different, the best, to be your luxury car dealership. Don't be a victim of bad credit or no credit. Let us get you into a luxury car today. Guaranteed credit approval. All income are welcome. Self-employed, cash, Social Security fixed income or disability, W-2 unemployed fixed income. Let us show you the respect you just don't get from other dealers. We know that bad things happen to good people. Everyone deserves to drive in luxury. Visit us at triplecrowncars.com or call us at 516-488-2200.
2 months ago, after my mother's hospitalization, the doctors wanted to put her on hospice. And I'm like, they deemed her terminal. And I saw Mr. Thakur, I think the founder, on TV, and he was advertising this Indian community in Kings Harbor. It's a great Indian community where my mother feels at home, and she expresses her happiness to me whenever I come.
I know when I come, I feel happy. I stay a couple days and I see everybody, and I'm so happy.
I brought my mother here like a month and a half ago, and I haven't regretted my decision. It's one of the best decisions I've made for my mother. It's a home away from home.
An educational experience to succeed in today's complex and changing business environment,
and supports the immediate efforts of our students while laying the foundation for lifelong learning.
I want to move up to management, so I'm in the hospitality management program.
I'm passionate about the safety of our community, so I'm in the Homeland Security and Security Management program.
We are a military-approved school, and we participate in the Yellow Ribbon program.
Libby provides lifetime job placement assistance.
To learn more about our degrees and certificates, visit our website at libby.edu.
For all your special private and professional occasions, no event is too big or too small. We cover it all. Contact the professional source for all your party or special occasion needs. We have you covered at Star Party Rentals. Call us 516-239-2242. Please mention Let's Talk with Lakshmi for discount pricing.